Hello, my name is Claudia and I work with Arapahoe County CSU Extension here in Colorado. We are getting ready to start our STEM kitchen science experiment. So we're in my kitchen and we're going to be doing some fun science experiments that you guys can do at home with some household items that most all of us have inside our kitchens or pantries or various locations in our house. So we look forward to doing some fun experiments with you. So for this experiment, we are going to make a density rainbow. So you're going to need a few household items, tall kitchen glasses. I wouldn't use more than 6. You'll need some water, preferably room temperature or a little bit warmer. You're going to need food coloring, some sugar, a teaspoon, and a clear plastic straw. It's really important that your straw is clear so you can see your rainbow as we make it. So you guys grab those items and we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and put food coloring into our water. You just need a few drops in each glass. And what I would do is mix some of those because usually food coloring only comes in about 4 different colors. So we're going to start with blue, and then we'll have our red color. We'll do green next. And then yellow. And then we will mix blue and red together to have kind of a purple color. And then we'll mix red and yellow together to get kind of an orangey color. All right. And I'm going to grab a spoon and just stir this up a little bit. All right. I'm going to add a little bit more red into our red and a little bit more yellow into our orange. All right. So next what we're going to do is we're going to make our water density change. So density is basically it's how light something is or how heavy something is. So the more dense something is, the heavier it would be. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add sugar to these glasses that have our water in it. And that sugar is going to increase the density of the water. So let me grab my teaspoon. So we're going to leave our blue, so our very first cup, we're going to leave that with no sugar in it at all. And I'm going to just start adding, so I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar into our second cup, 2 teaspoons of sugar in our third cup, 3 teaspoons of sugar in our fourth cup, 4 in our fifth, and then 5 in our last glass. Alright, so when we do this, our sugar usually sinks to the bottom. So I am going to stir that up to mix our sugar a little bit better in our glasses. Okay, so next I'm going to take my clear straw. And what we're going to do is we're going to suction some of the water out of each of these glasses to create a rainbow inside. So now we are going to take our straw and we're going to dip it in each of the colors, and we're going to create a density rainbow. So we'll start with our blue, and how I dip my finger in is I just take the straw maybe about a ½ inch or so, and then I put my finger on the end of the straw so it holds that water in there. So there's our blue. All right, now for the next cup, I'm going to go down just a little bit further. So now we have our blue and red. And then for the green, just go a little bit further. So now we have blue, red, and green. And then to our yellow, go a little bit further. It's a little hard to see the blue now, but we've got blue, yellow, green, and yellow. So now to our purple. So blue, red, green, yellow, purple, and then our orange. So now we have our density rainbow. So we've got our orange down here, our purple, our yellow, our green, our red, and our blue. And you can do this with, if you have some test tubes or other smaller tubes, you can even create this in that as well. But the reason that this works is because the density, our glass that just has water and food coloring is going to be less dense, so it'll be lighter than our cup that has 5 teaspoons of sugar in it. And so what that does is that they stick together, so those molecules stay together within the straw, and that's how we create our density rainbow.